Hi friends, it's Becky and it's time for us to open up the Book Lovers. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. This is thicker than it normally is. What? You guys, there's pages from a book. Like, part of me is like, yay, book pages, and part of me is like, you cut up a book for this? But you know what? That's really cool. That is, hold on. So this is one page. It's from The Duke and I, Bridgerton. Come on, focus, buddy. Focus. There we go. And then we've got one from, oh, The Great Gatsby. You know what? I was like, in 8th grade, I was really into The Great Gatsby. I dressed up like Daisy Buchanan for Halloween. And then my teacher was like, hey, can you come in and wear that again when we're reading that, for her next class? Oh, here's another one for The Duke and I, but it is a further page. You guys, we got book pages in this. That is so cool. I wonder if we can do things with this. I wonder if we can turn some of these pages into little bits that we can to fold them up into little origami things. And I wonder if we could use some diamond glaze to stiffen them and turn them into things that we can make jewelry out of. They're always include, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to be opening up the Softflex design kit. It's a design challenge kit. It is from Softflex company. I use a lot of their products in my tutorials because I just really love their wire. But also they do these design kits that are not a subscription, but they come out with a new kit every month that includes beads, findings, basically everything that you need to be able to create jewelry with. It's usually curated to a theme. It usually includes a Jesse James beads bead mix, and there's usually at least one element that will give you somewhat of a challenge. So while it's fantastic for beginning beaders, it also helps keep experienced beaders engaged and pumping those creative juices. And that's where I'm getting at with these, is I might be able to make a thing with some of those book pages. I'm thinking. But anyway, I love getting these design kits. I have not missed a month in about 2 years since I started getting them on a regular basis. I try to make sure I get one every month. Sometimes they sell out. So usually they will reveal the kit on the last day of the month. This is going to be revealed on the 26th of June. And that's when the next kit goes up for sale, and it's a mystery. So you don't know what's in it. You can usually gauge or guess what the colors will be based on the accompanying Jesse James bead strand that will go with it. And that'll tell you whether or not it might be something that you enjoy. Like if it's some colors that you're not so into, you might say, oh no, that's okay. I don't need that. But if it's some really beautiful colors, then you might be like, well, I better buy that before it sells out, because they do sell out sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to be organizing it into my 15 grid organizers. It's my favorite way of organizing my monthly bead kits and bead subscription boxes. And now for the surprise. I usually don't upload this until after the official opening and reveal. So if you had been on the Softflex channel, you will have already seen them open it up, but we're going to open it up here. And by the way, I did not, that's exactly, look, we've got some little wood blanks and we've got some glue and we've got our book pages. We're definitely going to be able to make some book things with this. You know what? Yeah. So they'll do their official reveal and then you can come watch me. And then we've got a little bookmark here that we can add some designs to. Y'all, this is fantastic. I love books. I am a book nerd. I told you already, I dressed up as Daisy Buchanan in 8th grade. And because I was super into the Great Gatsby at that point. So we've got some wood glue or some Elmer's glue. We've got our metal or our wood blanks that we can. Ooh, oh wow, look at this. There's a little book. Amazing, guys. How did you do this? Like, this is just insane. And then we've got our antique brass color of the Softflex wire. You always get a full spool of the Softflex wire, which, like, it's my favorite beading wire. Whenever I have to use other beading wire, I'm always like, I don't like this so much. And then we've got our Jesse James beads, bead mix. Oh, look at that. And then we've got a couple of strands of beads. We've got our charm. We've got some check glass. These look like some pretty big English cut beads. Oh, look at all these. How fun. And then you always get some Softflex crimps, which are the best crimps. They are 2x2 crimp tubes and they are fantastic. So let's get this sorted. There are some larger pieces that I don't think are gonna fit as easily in here. I'm gonna lay this down so I can put in, oh, all 4 of these, maybe. Yeah, and I can put that guy in there. Will these fit? No, these are too big, but I bet I can lay them on top. Will it close with that? It will. Okay. All right, because I like to organize my stuff into my organizer because it makes it so much easier for me to design with if I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, we can take some of these book pages and cut them out. There we go, where we get some of the names involved, like right there. You know what else you can do is this kind of paper. Although it's not sized exactly the same as watercolor paper, you could, I'm gonna probably do a little bit of watercolor onto the paper before I cut it out and glue it onto these. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that with that. I'm so pleased. I am so pleased. And these will also lay on top of here. I don't want to fold them up too much. It's got the one fold. So maybe I'll just keep them next to it. All right. Looks like we've got amethyst color. For that, they are the, yep, amethyst. They're 12 by 11. They're simple cut beads. I'm gonna stick them right there in that. We've got these other check glass beads. Let's get them. Take a look at them. Oop! There's some charms too. Book charms, once upon a time. That's what they say. I like to put my charms and other findings over here in the thing. You get some lobster clasps. Like I said, you get everything that you need to make jewelry except for your tools in here. So you got your ear wires, you've got a lobster clasp, you've got charms, we got some Lucky Cat charms in antique brass. And then we've got some check flowers, these boho flowers, and a mix of lentils. It looks like there are 2 different colors on the lentils. We've got this one with like the travertine, and then we've got some clearer ones. Well, they're not really clear. They're like a light ambery color, like a Picasso finish. And these are top drilled lentils, so they've got a hole up at the top of them. I'm going to stick them right over here in this section on my organizer. All right. There There's also on the strands, we've got some rondelles. These are like a pinky purple color. It's a nice romantic color. Ooh, there we go. And then we've got our check glass hearts. That they've got this luster finish on them. They're like a pink or red color, but with this luster finish kind of gives it that pearly look. This is such a fun kit. Look at all the things we get. I'm not even mad now that I missed the bead strand. I'm a little bit mad, but that's okay. Because you know what? We have all these other things. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Let's get this sorted out. Looks like we have 4 of these pearly drops. These are very lightweight. They feel like they're acrylic. They'll make fantastic earrings because of their lightweightness. Then we've got some glass beads. We've got these faceted cylinder beads in kind of a taupey color. We've got 2 purple flower beads. They've got a hole drilled in the back there. And these are, they feel like they're maybe resin. We've got some lucite flower beads. Again, these are lightweight beads. These would make fantastic earrings because of how lightweight they are. And I already actually have some ideas for them. There are some smaller beads, these little tiny. They've got the faceting on the sides as well. These little tiny hex beads. They are super sparkly, and they are this lavender color, like a smoky lavender. There you go. These guys are green, these guys are purples. This is kind of a mix between blue and purple. And look how faceted these ovals are. It's like an argyle faceting. I'm gonna set them over here because they're in the purple range. And then we have these pink sparkly beads that have an AB finish on their little faceted blue blobs. These feel like they're acrylic. These are some glass beads. And there's 3 of these round beads. They are faceted on each side. They're coin shaped with a hole that goes through the center. And it's a really, really light, like baby pink that matches with those. We've got some cube beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. These are about 4 millimeters in size, and they are that same pink color. And then we've got some more coin beads, and these are sort of table cut on the sides and then faceted on the edges. And it looks like they've got an AB finish on them. They're like kind of a smoky glass color with an AB finish. And I'm going to stick them over here with these guys. Okay, then we've got our silver findings in here. There are some filigree bead caps. They are all silver. There are some rhinestone rondelles. They've got rhinestones on the sides. There are some large daisy spacers. And there are some rhinestone spacers that have 3 holes in them. 1, 2, 3. These are fantastic for doing like a triple strand bracelet or something to have those spacers in there. I'm gonna move these guys right up in here and then get my pink beads over there, my purple beads up here. And my greenish beads over here. And I will often save the twine that comes in here and use them in part of my design. I think this would make, I've used them before, either as to finish the necklace along the back or something, or sometimes it makes a fantastic tassel. And I think it might make a great tassel to use with some of these purple beads. If I'm gonna be real honest here, so I'm gonna just twist this up and stick it over here in this last section. Oh my goodness, yes. This is a fantastic, fantastic kit, y'all. I am so pleased with this. We're gonna be able to make some really fun stuff, and it's gonna challenge me. It is absolutely going to challenge me. But yeah, this is such a great design kit, and the fact that like it included some glue so that we can use the pages that they sent. Like, I have never gotten just actual book pages in any of the bead boxes or anything like that, even the ones that are themed for books. But yeah, it's a teeny tiny little book, and there are all these little pages in here. They're blank. I'm not quite sure what to do with this yet, but I think I might figure something out at some point. I think I might stiffen this. I might use some diamond glaze and stiffen this up, but also maybe attach a little ring to it when I do that, so that I can attach it as a charm on a necklace. We'll do that in a different project or in a different video. We will have some fun with this kit. If you want to check out Softflex, I will put a link to their site below. They have a ton of design kits, and sometimes what happens is, even though the kit sells out, if they have extras of the bead mix, that was this guy with these in here, if they have extras of the bead mix, those will go up for sale. So if there are extras of the bead mix, you can get that, and you'll have some of these very pretty beads to be able to make stuff with. This is going to be a really fun kit to make things with, and I'm excited to make some of that with you this month. Happy beading! I'll talk with you later.